Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about design thinking based topic of evolution of Wright brothers flight. So in that things we are implement the five stages of DT. So in that five stages, empathy, define, ideate, prototype, and testing. So in that empathy part, so during the flight manufacturing, what are all the difficulties they are faced, and second one is ideate part, sorry, define part. So in that define part, what are the solutions they are implement to solve the manufacturing of this flight, and third one is define part. So in the things how they are implement the solutions to the problem, and fourth one is prototype. So finally they are successfully deliver the one aircraft like glider, and final one is testing. So in that testing they are taken in the Hawak area in the year of 1902. So these are all the topic. Now the students are elaborately discuss about the DT stages by uh, taken from this topic.
I'm going to tell about empathy. The Wright brothers tried to understand why earlier airplane failed. They observed birds and noticed how birds balance and control their wings in air. They understand the pilots needed safe and controlled flights, not just speed or power. By thinking from the pilot's point of view, they realized that control was the biggest problem in flying machines. This deep understanding helped them focus on stability and safety. Sorry, sir.
I'm gonna explain about different part of the design thinking in the topic of evolution of Wright brothers flight. The Wright brothers wanted to understand why earlier airplanes failed. Instead of focusing only on speed or engine power, they studied the real problem of flying. They observed birds and noticed how birds balance and control their wings in the air. So this helped them understand that control and stability are essential for safe flight. They also thought from the pilot's point of view. They realized that pilots need safe and controlled movement, not just the ability to fly faster. Uh, this helped them to increase the reliability and safety factor for the pilots. Without proper control and flying machines would always be dangerous. Because of this empathy and deep understanding, the Wright brothers focused on improving stability and safety. This approach helped them succeed and laid the foundation for modern aviation.
Next comes the ideation stage. In this stage, the Wright brothers thought of different ideas to solve the control problem. They studied birds and came up with the idea of wing warping, where wing twists to change direction. They also improved existing ideas from the other scientists. Instead of copying them, they discussed and experimented and uh, imagined new way to control flight effectively.
Built a full aeroplane at first. Instead, they started with small steps. They built gliders and small models to test their ideas. They also made their own wind tunnel to study how air moves over different wind shapes. Through these tests, they learned which design worked well and which did not. Each model helped them to improve the next one. By using prototype, they reduced the risks of failure and gained more confidence. This step-by-step approach helped them to build a successful airplane.
In testing, they treated their gliders and models in many times in real condition. Every failure helps them to learn something new. They correct their mistake, they improve their design and tested again. In 1903, they tested their Wright Flyers. They achieved their first successful control and power flight. A continuous testing helped them to achieve success. Thank you.
So by concluding the design thinking topic, so Wright brothers are facing the many difficulties during the glider manufacturing. So in that design, it can be taken from the 16th century Da Vinci painting. So later the many developments are developed during this flight manufacturing. So finally the Wright brothers are produced a prototype for flight manufacturing. So the now the students are elaborately discussed that empathy, define, ideate, prototype, and testing of the gliders.